Hey boys and girls, we're going to be going over our problem set number 2, and you'll find this in your workbook on page 197 and 198. And you should have already completed this, so I'm going to go through this kind of quickly. So I've jotted down my answers, and I'm sorry it's a little fuzzy on here, but you'll have your book so you'll be able to see what's going on. So on number 1, it was find the total number of stamps each student has. Draw tape diagrams with a unit size of 4 to show the number of stamps each student has. The first one has been done for you. So here we have Dana, and I just counted by 4s because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in each row. So 4, 8, 12, 16. So Dana has 16 stamps. Tanisha, 4, 8 stamps. Raquel has 24 stamps, and I, again, just labeled at the end of each, counting by 4s. And Anna has 52 stamps, and again, just counting by 4s up through. Now, to do them yourself, now you're going to have to draw tape diagrams for those. So Dana has already been done, and we know she has 16, so 4, 4, 4, and 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, and that's the same as 4 times 4 equals 16. Now Tanisha, she has 2 rows of 8, so she has, or 2 rows of 4, my bad. So she would have a tape diagram of 2 and 4 in each. Now Raquel has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so she drew a tape diagram of 6. So 6 going across, and there's 4 in each. So basically, you're counting how many are up and down, or how many rows there are, and that's how many you would draw on your tape diagram. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and she drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on her tape diagram, 8 boxes, and there are 4 in each box. Now, number 2 says, how can you create vertical tape diagrams to show this data? So I can create a vertical tape diagram by turning these diagrams. It shows the same data, but in a different way. So you could turn them up and down like this, or they could be like this, and they would still show the same data. So now if I go to my next page, and I'm on number 3, it says complete the vertical tape diagrams below using problem 1. So all we're doing is we've drawn them like this. We've drawn them horizontal. Now we want to put them up and down, which is vertical. So we're just taking them like this and making them like this, okay? So Dana's is 4 going up. Tanisha's has 2 going up, 4 in each. Raquel's has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going up. Anna's has 8 going up. Now, what she did now is she switched it. Okay? So they switched that. So now this has 4 going up. Okay? But if we go back to this, she switched it 8 times 2. So those 2 would be together, and those 2 would be together. This one would be just 8. This one would be 3 times 8. This one would be 4 times 8. So, what is a good title for the vertical tape diagrams? I think a good title would be the number of stamps collected, because that tells us what this graph is about. D says, how many total units of 4 are in the vertical tape diagram in problem 3A? So how many total units of 4 are in the vertical tape diagrams in problem 3A? So right here, 3A. There are 10 total units of 8. I just skipped that one. This was B. Sorry. So here there are 10 total units of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then let's go back to A. There are 20 total units of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So, if you notice, there are 20 of 4 and 10 of 8. And 4 is half of 8, so there's half the total. So compare your answers to part D and E. Why does the number of units change? So the total number of units is less in E because the value of each unit in the vertical tape diagrams in problem 3 is greater. And then in G, it says Matthias looks at the vertical tape diagrams in problem 3B and finds the total number of Anna's and Raquel's stamps by writing the equation 7 times 8 equals 56. Explain his thinking. So Matthias counted the number of units for Anna and Raquel, which is 7, and multiplied that by the value of each unit, 8. So I hope this helps you, and if you need anything, let us know.